The desperate tactics narcissists use when you ignore them. Hey there, everyone. Ever wondered what happens when you shift gears and stop giving a narcissist the attention they crave? Welcome back to our channel. If you're navigating relationships with narcissistic dynamics, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest insights. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: how narcissists react when they're no longer in the spotlight. Imagine using strategies like the gray rock method to minimize interactions. It's a game changer for them because narcissists thrive on constant praise and attention. Join us as we uncover the intriguing reactions and strategies narcissists employ when they're no longer the center of attention. Understanding this shift can empower you to navigate these relationships with clarity and confidence. Stay tuned for some eye-opening insights. Let's explore this together. There is a theme that you may see when you start to draw cover-back attention from narcissists, and it involves them withdrawing, going amiss. There are a ton of possibilities here. Or they are trying to assert their authority, or let you know that they do not take kindly at being pushed aside. Or they might even be craving the fact that you are not paying attention to them anymore. Others may resort to more desperate methods of getting their voice heard once again. However, it really just centers on their never-ending need for external validation, and when this is taken away, by not talking to them, they get upset. Narcissists will hold onto an ex after a breakup, hoovering away, trying to win him/her back. They will do anything from recalling old memories, the huge romantic act, and even making elaborate plans for romantic dates just to get a yes. Except if you reacted good or bad, will just boost their ego. Other times, they can be downright creepy as hell, encouraging stalking behavior in an attempt to validate why the sound of their own voice sounds so right. So, why do they seem to hold onto it for dear life, with an almost maniacal death grip, a big sign of post-breakup narcissism? They still can't get you out of their head or stop talking about the past, even though that chapter is behind them. Moving on, that's not their strong suit. An incessant yearning to be praised and noticed just clouds their insecurities. The thing is, having no contact with a narcissist actually backfires sometimes. They despise rejection and lose their control over you, so they will be on to satisfy if you go or not. But you come first. If you gotta let the whole relationship go to keep them from always walking over your boundaries or crowding into your space, then narcissists will do anything to get back in your life. It could be that they are trying to win support from your friends, or even go as far as being sneaky and discovering how emails in order to keep tabs on you when it comes down to threatening the security of life. By identifying some of these suspicious signs, you can start protecting yourself and your privacy effectively. So you decided to let a narcissist back into your life. Well, fasten up and hold on tight. They will employ underhanded tactics to isolate you from your friends and family, gossiping and creating drama to keep a hold of you, their goal. For they make you completely dependent on them. Escaping from henceforth seems next to impossible. Be vigilant to ward off their interference from your relationships. Challenging a narcissist is like walking on eggshells. A defensive explosion will occur when criticized because they perceive that to be a direct attack on their delicate ego. Even any attempts to explain yourself will simply make you give them the attention they are after, whatever their reasons. Narcissists are like an emotional roller coaster. They manipulate you with shit like, "How could you do this to me after everything I've done for you?" Or, "But you're squandering your life away. After all, I've given up for you." He or she wants to make you feel lousy and guilty, as though you owe it. On top of that, they will also spin the narrative in a way where it is your fault, when in reality, you are not to blame for their shit shows. All this manipulation is aimed at making you take on the burden and feel like everything with them seems destined to be absolutely miserable. The narcissists will do what they need to in order for them to keep control. They will play the pity card and make you feel sorry for their sad faces while bringing in your kids, pets, or mental health into this. Have you ever felt guilty about putting yourself first? They'll make sure you do. And even after that, if nothing at all works, then they start threatening with harming themselves or someone else just to make their way. It is a twisted game that leaves you exhausted emotionally and mentally and utilizing your empathy. Narcissists can become violent if they are upset, when losing power or hitting their efforts. They make threats and they punish you, no matter what it costs. It is a never-ending loop of fear and anxiety, so you end up feeling helpless to defend yourself. By using these tricks, narcissists stack the deck in their favor and make you feel hopelessly trapped. Dealing with narcissists can be a perilous endeavor, not just for oneself, but also for those in your circle. Their behavior can quickly escalate into a damaging cycle where truth becomes a casualty, and friends may find themselves unwitting participants in the fallout. Recognizing these dynamics, I realized the importance of arming myself with knowledge and establishing firm boundaries, supported by my trusted friends, as we navigated through the challenges of breaking free from their toxic influence. Narcissists are notorious for their unwillingness to accept defeat gracefully. Instead of acknowledging shortcomings, they resort to manipulation, coercion, or outright aggression to maintain their perceived dominance. Their relentless pursuit of control often leaves little room for reasoned dialogue or mutual respect, creating a tense environment where confrontation is met with deflection or disdain. Even when confronted with their own misconduct, narcissists rarely display genuine remorse. Apologies are seen as a sign of weakness, overshadowed by their insatiable desire to prove themselves right at any cost. This self-centered approach not only undermines interpersonal relationships, but also perpetuates a cycle of toxicity that can be exhausting and damaging to everyone involved. So as we wrap up today, remember that narcissism is not just a personal behavior issue, it's a community one. Know the warning signs for yourself and an eye out in your loved ones as well. Of course, the scenarios we've mentioned above only begin to cover some of the depths a narcissist is willing and able, with much enthusiasm, in fact. Their tactics range from subtle manipulation to overt coercion, and all of it is damaging. And this is why the ongoing discussions and education about narcissism are so important. Exposing these patterns helps empower the victims to identify them and seek help in order to be rid of the toxic bondages. Your voice matters. If this conversation resonated with you today, or if you have personal experiences and insights to share, we would love to hear from you. Sharing your story can be incredibly powerful, providing support and inspiration to others who might be facing their own challenges. By opening up, you contribute to a collective understanding and foster a sense of solidarity among us all. If you enjoyed our discussion, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and follow our channel for more content. Sharing this video with others could make a significant difference in someone's life, offering them the guidance or encouragement they need. Every share helps expand our community and reach more individuals who might benefit from our message. Raising awareness is a collaborative effort that thrives on community participation. Your involvement is crucial in building a supportive and healthier environment for everyone. Thank you for being a part of our community. Together, we can work towards a kinder, fairer society. Like, share, and subscribe to continue the conversation and stay connected.